Well, folks, the time is there. The cooking video is up. And oh boy, there's a lot I want to talk about. Friends, huh? Friends don't act like that. Friends don't kiss each other, dance around with each other. And Jokester was calling her babe and calling her like nicknames. Yeah, there's no other friends. Yeah, I don't know how long they were together for. Maybe they were in the states of third ring. And then see this kid and this kiss him and set with him and stuff. They are in love with each other. They might not admit it. They might not tell each other that, but we could all tell they love each other. Because think about it. Jokester is calling her cute and stuff, and she's making those edits and calling him hot and stuff.
Is it hot in here? Are you hot? I mean, you are hot. I mean...
Yeah, those two like each other. No buts and no ends. They were meant to be a match. If Z didn't king M and ruin it, those two will party over a day in. Look, we all know this girl. People call her Rosie, so now she has a name. Rosie has a crush on the Jokester. She had a crush on him sometime. Ever since her and her other boyfriend broke up. And you know what? I think her and Jokester are a perfect match. They're not too old. They're not too young. They're just perfect. They're both in their 20s. And they're both working with each other. And like I said, they work pretty well with each other. And sounds like Jokester brings her joy in life and brings her happiness. And it sounds like her other boyfriends failed to do all of that. And I accept those two would. And I think those two work way better than Jokester and Sadie or Rosie and that old man. And trust me, folks, do not date someone who's older than you, because they might take advantage or that's kind of creepy. And I don't accept that. I know I said they're a legal age. I know I said there was nothing wrong with that. But it's weird at the same time. And what happens in 5 or 10 years, that man is going to be a senior, and will Rosie change his dairy diapers or take care of a senior? And that man will be like too old and too weak to do anything. So yeah, Rosie deserves better than old fart. So yeah, RIP on that rippership. And I'm curious what happened in that rippership. But it sounds like Rosie was never happy. It sounds like she was sad all the time and depressed. And then find out the Jokester wasn't her cousin. The joy and happiness came back in her. Now, she's known as Jokester's new girlfriend. A big upgrade, a big improvement in the other one. We don't say the demon's name because we don't talk about demons in there. And so far, those two are getting along just perfectly. Sadie was cooking for him. Yes, Jokester's not really used to someone cooking for him. Because when he was with Sadie, it was the other way around. Or sometimes she just makes him buy fast food with her and eat out all the time. And those two actually sleep together in the same bed. Not like Jokester and Sandy who sleep in separate rooms. Because Jokester, there's no way he's gonna sleep with her in that disgusting maxi room. So poor Jokester has to sleep in a little girl's room. But he doesn't sleep with her sister. Her sister sleeps with her mom. And then Jokester just takes over the room. But yeah, the charming Jokester show his charm and they fall in love with him. And I'm curious how she felt after all of this. Did she felt disgust out? And I hope she did, because it is disgusting with seeing wrinkly, saggy privates. Yuck. But hey, we all make stupid mistakes. Jokester went out with Sadie when she was 16 and he was 19. Sure, that isn't bad. Like, someone in their 40s dating someone who's pretty one. What Jokester and Sadie were doing is kinda okay. But the other ones, yeah, it was kinda off and weird and disgusting. Yuck. I don't want to think about that. But maybe her wife will change around. Now those two are a couple. Because Jokester has been in her house, she has been in his house. They have been seeing each other a lot, and they probably did things to each other already. Because she got Jokester a new makeover. She shaved his mustache off and some facial hairs, and went in the bathtub with him and washed his hair and make it more softer. Now that's okay. Now that's not wrong or weird. Because they're almost the same age. Not a big deal. I was for that age gap. But I don't know what she was thinking back then, and looks like she made some bad choices. We all did. That's part being human. We all regret stuff. And Jokester admitted he regret Dayan and me and Sadie. But the charming Jokester has
a huge swan.
And who is more energy? Because this man has a lot of energy. There's a reason why you say keeping him around for so long. Sure, sometimes there's times that Jokester didn't want to, but he got forced to. Sadly. But half the times he fucks Sadie wearing a makeup, so the clown face paint just goes in his nose. And the only thing he smells is clown face paint. But with her, she looks nice and honest, so I don't think she smells like rotten fish like Sadie does. And I bet she has way more fun there with Jokester than the R.I.P. old man. And what a scumbag. Going out with Wonder Woman And that's still be a crime. But we're not talking about that scumbag. We're talking about the Potter couple, Jokester and Rosie. And I hope to see more stuff in the future with those two. And yeah, okay, folks, bye.